Is this a motion to revoke hearing
It's
or is he entering pleas?
an unusual situation, Judge, in that, and I'll be first. Well, I don't think you've heard this one yet, Judge. And I'll be happy to if I
Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Basically, we have a plea that has been negotiated. Mr. Hebert has been in custody. He first was in TDC, I believe, or state jail, served 14 months. He then was released and has been.
This is a state jail felon, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's been in there. What he's charged with is stealing.
I see it. Yeah, I'm looking at the motion to revoke probation.
Is the restitution. He can't pay the restitution because he's in jail. He's continuing to stay in jail and get more time, but I don't think there's any way that he's ever going to be able to pay the restitution.
Why not?
Restitution. There was no restitution order. It was a 5 years deferred probation and a $500 fine, no restitution.
Yeah, well,
I'm looking at the probation order here, and yeah, there is the restitution is blank. There was never. I'm looking at the order of deferred probation, which has no restitution on it. So
then I apologize to the court.
So what are we going to do now?
Our offer is 18 months. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And I believe that he has that much time, Judge. I was just trying to get the restitution.
Okay.
We'll get him signed up if that's okay.
Oh, we don't have him signed yet? Okay, we'll get that done. We now call 23 CR 1228, Vistota, Texas versus Kevin Glenn Heert.
Yes, sir.
That's you, sir?
Yes, sir.
With Mr. Grove, your attorney, and the state's attorney. There was a motion to revoke probation here that's been filed as of May 1st, 2024. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this, and can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
And raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statement you make during this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Over your hand. In summary, sir, this motion to revoke probation alleges that on September 26th of 2023, so what are we talking about? Going to 2 years ago, that you were placed on 5 years deferred or unadjudicated probation for theft of material, aluminum, bronze, or copper metals, theft of metals. Is that true?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Allegation one states you failed to report to the probation office in Orange, where I guess your courtesy supervision had been placed for on or about October 24th, 2023 and February 21st of 2021. Is that true or untrue?
That's true, Your Honor.
And this says number two states you failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office by mailing in reports online or for the months of October, November, December 2023, January, and February 2024, as directed by the court. Is that true or untrue?
He flat out admits he ghosted probation. Judges hate this because it shows disregard for the system. Absconding is like telling the court, "Catch me if you can." What do you think? Should disappearing automatically mean jail time, or do life circumstances deserve more weight?
That's true, Your Honor.
Was he an absconder?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So would it be fair to state that from looks like about October 23, you just kind of dropped off the map?
Yes, Your Honor. January the 10th, I was in a bad wreck.
I'm talking about October
Yes, sir.
of 2023, November of 23,
That's my fault.
December of 23,
That's my fault.
January of 24.
That's my fault.
All right. Have you pleaded then true to allegations 1 and 2 voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and because those allegations are indeed true as they are alleged?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that a voluntary and knowingly made plea of true to one or more violations of probation, that is enough to grant a motion to revoke a probation, your probation could be revoked. And you can now stand by. Be found guilty of the indictment that you pleaded that you were on probation for, which is theft of metal, a state jail felony.
The judge reminds him 2 years max behind bars. Notice how defendants often still agree to the plea, even knowing the risk. Why? Because gambling on trial could be far worse. The drama here isn't just legal, it's survival.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you could be sentenced up to 2 years in a state jail.
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true today?
Yes, Your Honor.
I find you were pleading true voluntarily. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true. An agreement's been reached where you would be pleading true. Your probation would be revoked. You would be found guilty, sentenced to 16 months in the state jail, given credit for all time you have served in conjunction with that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding of the plan?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your place. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I intend to do this. I'm going to show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1 here. And it's going to show, did you sign that document, understand it, discuss it with your attorney? Is everything true and correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence.
No objection. Your Honor.
Without objection, it's admitted. Among other things, this states if I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal, which I'm going to do. If nothing further, I'm going to find you have pleaded true to allegations 1 and 2 of this motion to revoke unadjudicated probation, in this case filed on May 1st of 2024. You have pleaded true voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. There is sufficient evidence supporting this by your knowing and voluntary plea of true, which is enough to grant a motion to revoke probation of an admission of a violation of 1 or more terms of probation. That is enough to grant the motion by a preponderance of the evidence or greater, and your probation can be revoked. And I so find 1 and 2 to be found true, and thus your deferred or unadjudicated probation is hereby revoked. Earlier in this case, on September 26, 2023, you, on or about that date, you had pleaded guilty to the state jail felony of theft of metals voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. There was sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted at that time to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of that offense of state jail felony of theft of metal due to your failure to perform adequately on probation and your revocation of deferred or unadjudicated probation. I am following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced
16 months in state jail. Notice the judge credits time served, which can shave off months. Still, it's a heavy reminder. Probation is a privilege, not a guarantee. One slip, or in this case, many, and it all comes crashing down.
to confinement in the state jail for 16 months, and you will be given credit for all time you have served in accordance with that case. Do you understand what has happened today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything else to add?
No, Your Honor.
All right, good luck. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.